Find a comfortable position, either sitting or lying down, and close your eyes. Begin to focus on the natural rhythm of your breath. Notice the air as it enters your body, cool and gentle, and as it leaves, warm and soft. Take a deep breath in through your nose, filling your lungs with air. Hold it for a moment, and then exhale slowly through your mouth, letting go of any tension. Let each breath be slower, deeper, and more relaxed than the last. Now, continue breathing slowly and begin to focus on relaxing each part of your body. Start with your toes. Gently relax them, letting go of any tension. Slowly allow this relaxation to travel upward to your feet, your ankles, your legs, and your knees. Let them all relax and soften. Move up to your thighs, feeling them release and relax completely. Continue this sensation as it moves up to your hips and lower back. Allow any tightness to melt away. Feel this peaceful wave of relaxation continue through your stomach, chest, and shoulders, letting them feel light and free. With each breath, the weight of the day fades, and you grow heavier in relaxation. Now, allow the relaxation to move down your arms, to your hands, and to each of your fingers. Feel your arms becoming soft, light, and free. Let this sense of ease continue into your neck, your face, and your head. Relax your jaw, your forehead, and the tiny muscles around your eyes. Allow your mind to clear as you breathe in peaceful, calming energy and breathe out any remaining tension. Now, imagine your body becoming completely relaxed, like a soft, comfortable blanket draped over you, letting go of any stress and worries. With each breath, you become more and more at ease, deeply relaxed and ready for rest. As you rest in this peaceful state, imagine yourself in the calm, warm waters of the Exuma Islands in the Bahamas. It's early evening, and the sky above is painted with soft shades of pink and orange as the sun begins to set. You are aboard a small boat, gently swaying with the rhythm of the sea. In this peaceful world, you are Thomas, a gentle soul who lives a quiet life near the ocean. You've always found comfort in the sound of the waves and the steady motion of the sea. For years, you've sailed these waters, marveling at the hidden beauty of the islands that lie scattered across the horizon. Today, however, you feel a sense of adventure stirring within you, a quiet call to explore just a little farther. You find yourself drifting toward a part of the Exuma Islands you've never visited before. There's something about this place that feels different, untouched by time. The island ahead is lush with green trees, and the air smells of salt and wildflowers. You feel drawn to it, as if something is waiting just beyond the horizon. As you guide your boat toward the cove, the waters grow calmer. The sun dips lower, casting long golden shadows over the sea. There's a stillness here that feels almost magical, as if the world itself is taking a deep breath. You begin to hear it, the soft sound of music carried on the breeze, a melody that seems to come from the very waves themselves. It's a song unlike any you've ever heard, sweet and haunting, with notes that wrap around your soul. It beckons you, gentle and inviting. The melody flows like a soft whisper, its rhythm like the ebb and flow of the tides, soothing and comforting. Your curiosity pulls you closer to the sound, and soon you spot something extraordinary in the distance. Just off the bow of your boat, the water shimmers in a way that makes it appear as though the ocean is alive. At first, you wonder if the setting sun is playing tricks on your eyes. But as you draw nearer, you see them, mermaids, gracefully swimming just beneath the surface of the water. Each one glistens in the golden light, their scales reflecting a brilliant array of colours that shift with the water's movement. They are unlike any creatures you've ever imagined, both beautiful and mysterious. Their long flowing hair sways with the current, and their voices sing harmoniously with the music that fills the air. Their eyes, large and full of wonder, meet yours, and for a moment you feel as though they have been waiting for you. As you draw closer to the mermaids, your heart beats in rhythm with the gentle lapping of the waves against your boat. There's no fear, only an overwhelming sense of wonder. The water shimmers beneath the setting sun, and the air smells faintly of salt and mystery. You watch in awe as the mermaids gracefully rise to the surface, their iridescent tails flicking in the water like the brush strokes of an artist. They approach your boat, their movements fluid and effortless, as if they are creatures made entirely of the sea. One of them, with long dark hair flowing like seaweed, speaks to you. Her voice is melodic, smooth and soothing. Come, join us, she beckons, her eyes filled with curiosity and a warmth that makes your heart feel lighter. The sea is vast, and we have much to show you. Without fully thinking, you stand up in your boat, drawn to them like a magnet. The thought of diving into the cool embrace of the ocean feels natural, like a return home. The mermaids smile, understanding your unspoken desire, and gently motion for you to follow. The water is warm and inviting as you slip over the edge of the boat. It embraces you like an old friend, comforting you with its soothing touch. As you glide beneath the surface, the world above, the sun, the boat, the sky, fades away. You feel weightless, as though gravity no longer exists. The only thing that matters is the clear, calm ocean around you, and the gentle pull of the mermaids leading you deeper. With each gentle stroke of your arms, you descend further into the depths. The water around you is crystal clear, and the light from the surface dances, casting shifting patterns on the ocean floor. Schools of fish swim by, their scales glittering like living jewels. It's as though the entire ocean is alive with colour and light. You are surrounded by an underwater world that feels as if it has existed for centuries, hidden away from the eyes of the world. The mermaids guide you through underwater caves, their graceful forms darting in and out of the shadows. The air here is thick with the scent of the ocean, and you feel a deep sense of connection to the water, to the creatures, to this peaceful realm beneath the waves. There is no rush, no urgency, only the gentle flow of the current and the harmonious songs of the mermaids. As you follow them through the crystal clear water, you begin to realize that you are no longer just a visitor to this world. You are becoming part of it. Your breathing slows and you feel at peace, completely at ease in the embrace of the sea. The mermaids' songs wrap around you, their voices rising and falling in beautiful harmony. Their music is not just a sound, it's a feeling, a vibration that resonates deep within your soul. One of the mermaids, with a bright smile and golden hair that sparkles in the light, turns to you and speaks again. There is much to discover here, much more than the world above, she says. The ocean holds secrets, stories, and wonders beyond your wildest dreams. We have much to show you. You nod, feeling a profound sense of trust in these mysterious beings, who seem to know the sea better than anyone. They lead you to a majestic coral reef, its colours so vibrant that they take your breath away. The reef is alive with creatures of every shape and size, brightly coloured fish darting between coral branches, seahorses drifting lazily in the current, and gentle sea turtles gliding effortlessly through the water. The mermaids move with you, their movements as fluid and natural as the water itself. They point out hidden treasures, shells with intricate patterns, clusters of sparkling sea glass, and ancient statues covered in barnacles that have been sitting on the ocean floor for centuries. You are mesmerized by the beauty of this secret world, a place where time seems to stand still, and every moment is a new discovery. The air is thick with magic, and you feel the weight of the world above, with its worries and concerns slipping away. There is no need to rush here. There is only the gentle ebb and flow of the tide, and the knowledge that you are exactly where you are meant to be. As the mermaids guide you through the reef, they tell you stories of the ocean's ancient past, of creatures that once roamed these waters, and of hidden places where no human has ever set foot. The songs they sing are more than just melodies. They are the voices of the ocean, the whispers of the waves, the memories of the sea itself. You lose track of time as you drift through this magical underwater world, feeling as though you are part of something much larger than yourself. The mermaids guide you deeper, to a cavern hidden beneath the ocean floor. The entrance is narrow, but they slip through it with ease, and you follow, your body moving effortlessly through the water. Inside, the cavern opens up into a vast, otherworldly space. The walls are covered in glowing moss, casting a soft light that illuminates the entire cavern. In the center of the cavern is a crystal clear pool of water, its surface smooth like glass. The mermaids gather around it, and you join them, captivated by the pool's serene beauty. One of the mermaids, with eyes that seem to hold the secrets of the universe, speaks softly. "This is the heart of the ocean," she says. "It is here that the ocean's memory is stored, where all its stories and songs are kept safe. The ocean remembers everything, and those who listen can hear its wisdom." You kneel beside the pool, gazing into its depths. The water reflects the shimmering light from above, and for a moment you feel as though you are gazing into the very soul of the sea. The mermaid songs fill the air. Their voices a soft, harmonious hum, and you feel a sense of peace unlike anything you've ever known. As you sit there, you realize that you are no longer just a traveler in this world. You are part of it. You have become one with the ocean, with its songs, its secrets, and its mysteries. The mermaids are not just guardians of the sea. They are its storytellers, its keepers. And now you are one of them. The air around you is thick with the ancient energy of the ocean, and every breath you take seems to carry with it the weight of centuries. As you sit at the edge of the glowing pool, the mermaid's songs begin to shift. The melodies grow deeper, more resonant, as though the very water itself is speaking to you. It's a sound unlike any you've ever heard before. Gentle yet powerful, ancient yet timeless. One of the mermaids, her tail shimmering with deep shades of blue and green, gestures toward the pool. "The ocean holds many secrets," she says softly. "There are stories that are older than time itself, stories that only those who truly listen can hear. You have been chosen to learn these stories, to become a part of the ocean's memory." You gaze into the clear water of the pool, watching as the light dances on its surface. Suddenly, the water begins to ripple, and images begin to form within it. At first, they are faint, blurred shapes and colours, but as you focus, they become clearer, sharper. You see scenes of the ocean's past, stories unfolding before your eyes. The first image is of a great ship, its sails billowing in the wind as it sails across a vast stormy sea. The ship is caught in a fierce tempest, waves crashing against its hull, the sky above dark and foreboding. You watch as the sailors struggle to keep the ship afloat, their faces filled with fear and determination. Then the scene shifts, the storm fades away, and the ship is suddenly calm, surrounded by crystal clear waters. The sailors look around in awe, marveling at the beauty of the ocean. They speak in hushed tones, not knowing that they are being watched. And in the distance, you see them, the mermaids, shimmering beneath the surface, their eyes full of ancient wisdom, watching over the sailors. The images continue to shift, and you see scenes of the ocean's early days, vast, untouched waters, teeming with life. You watch as schools of fish dart through the water, as whales glide gracefully through the depths, and as the first coral reefs take root on the ocean floor. Each scene is a memory, a piece of the ocean's long and storied past. But then the images begin to change. You see something darker, something that fills you with a sense of foreboding. The water grows murky, and the ocean's creatures begin to disappear. The mermaids, once so abundant, fade into the shadows, their songs growing faint and distant. The ocean itself seems to grow silent, as though holding its breath. The ocean has known both beauty and sorrow, one of the mermaids whispers, her voice echoing softly in the cavern. For every story of joy, there has been a story of loss. But even in its darkest moments, the ocean never forgets. It remembers, and it heals. As the images in the pool begin to fade, you are left with a sense of peace and awe. The ocean has seen so much, experienced so much, and yet it endures. It remembers the past, but it also looks toward the future, always moving, always growing. One of the mermaids reaches out to you, her hand cool and gentle against your skin. The ocean is not just a place, she says, her eyes filled with a quiet knowing. It is a living being, a memory keeper. It holds everything, every story, every whisper, every heartbeat. And now you are part of its story. You nod, feeling the weight of her words settle deep within you. You understand now that your journey here is not just a fleeting adventure. It is a joining of lives, a connection to something far greater than yourself. The ocean has shared its secrets with you, and in return, you are bound to its memory. As the light in the cavern begins to dim, you feel the pull of the surface, a gentle reminder that your time beneath the waves is drawing to a close. The mermaids guide you back through the winding tunnels, their voices still singing softly, their songs wrapping around you like a protective cocoon. The water feels cool and comforting against your skin as you ascend, slowly making your way back toward the world above. When you reach the surface, the first stars are beginning to twinkle in the sky. The moon is rising, casting its silver light across the ocean, turning the water into a vast, shimmering expanse. The boat is still there, gently rocking in the calm sea, waiting for you. The mermaids, now perched on the rocks near the shore, smile at you with knowing eyes. You are always welcome here, one of them says. The ocean is always waiting for you, always ready to share its stories. Just listen, and you will hear its voice. You step back into your boat, feeling a sense of peace that you have never known before. As you drift away from the shore, the mermaid's songs follow you, fading slowly into the distance. The sea is vast and full of secrets, but for now, you are content knowing that you are a part of its endless story. The boat drifts silently through the night, the stars above reflecting in the calm waters. You feel at peace, knowing that the ocean will always be there, waiting for you to return. The boat continues its slow, steady drift across the still waters. The only sounds now are the soft, rhythmic lapping of the waves against the hull, and the distant calls of night birds echoing from the shore. The stars above are countless, sparkling in the velvety black sky, like diamonds scattered across a dark canvas. The moon, full and bright, casts its ethereal glow on the ocean, turning the water into a silver mirror, reflecting everything in its gentle light. As you sit in the boat, you feel a deep connection to everything: the sky, the stars, the water beneath you. It's as though you've become one with the universe, no longer just an observer, but an integral part of this grand, eternal dance. The mermaid songs linger in your mind, their haunting melodies continuing to reverberate in your soul. You feel their presence, even though they are no longer visible, their voices carrying on the wind, wrapping around you like a blanket of peace. You glance around, the beauty of the Exuma cays in the Bahamas surrounding you in every direction. The islands are small and peaceful, each one unique in its character, as if the ocean itself has sculpted them over time. The moon's reflection dances on the water's surface, making it appear as if the entire sea is alive, a shifting, shimmering entity of its own. But despite the peacefulness of the scene, there's an undeniable pull in your heart, an urge to go deeper into the mystery of the sea, to return to the mermaids and the stories they hold. You realize that this journey, this moment, is not a mere passage of time. It's something much more profound, a connection that will remain with you long after the night is over. With that thought, you steer the boat gently toward one of the smaller islands off the coast. It's an island you've never seen before, its shoreline hidden by dense trees and lush greenery. The moonlight casts long shadows across the beach, and the air smells of salt and tropical flowers. As you pull the boat ashore and step out onto the soft sand, you feel the same pull you did earlier, the sense that there is something here waiting for you. The mermaid songs grow louder as you step forward, guiding you through the darkness towards the heart of the island. You follow the sound, letting it lead you through the thick underbrush, your bare feet brushing against the soft earth. The trees around you are tall and majestic, their branches swaying gently in the night breeze, casting moving shadows on the ground. The air is thick with the scent of sweet flowers and the earthiness of the forest. You walk deeper into the island, the song of the mermaids growing louder with each step. It's as if they are guiding you towards something important, something you are meant to discover. The trees begin to thin, and before you, you see a clearing. In the center of the clearing, there's a large stone archway, its surface worn smooth by the passage of time. The mermaids' songs echo from within, their voices reverberating through the very air. You step closer, drawn to the archway, and as you approach, you feel a sudden rush of energy. It's as though the very ground beneath you hums with life, a pulse that matches your own heartbeat. You hesitate for a moment, unsure of what lies beyond the archway, but something within you knows that you must continue. This is a part of the journey that you were always meant to take. With a deep breath, you step through the archway, and as you do, the world around you changes. The air becomes cooler, the trees more vibrant, their leaves glowing with an ethereal light. The mermaid's songs grow clearer, filling your heart with a sense of awe and wonder. The clearing opens up into a wide, serene lagoon, its waters shimmering with the same silver light that reflects the moon above. In the center of the lagoon, you see a large rock formation, rising from the water like a natural throne. There, sitting atop the stone, is the mermaid with golden hair, her eyes closed in peaceful reverie. She opens them as she hears you approach, her gaze warm and welcoming. "Welcome," she says softly, her voice like the gentle breeze. "You have come far, but this is only the beginning." You step forward, feeling both excited and at peace. The energy in this place is unlike anything you've ever felt before. There's a sense of timelessness here, as though the lagoon has always existed and will continue to do so long after you are gone. The mermaid beckons you closer, and you sit beside her on the rock, gazing out over the serene waters. "The ocean," she begins, "is a reflection of the soul. It is vast, mysterious, and ever-changing. The sea holds both beauty and danger, light and darkness, but it is also a mirror, a place where we can see our true selves." You nod, understanding the depth of her words. The sea, like the soul, is complex, full of contradictions and mysteries that cannot be fully understood, but must be experienced. And in this place, you have begun to understand something deeper about yourself, your connection to the world around you, to the sea, to the mermaids, and to the greater mysteries of life itself. "The ocean has chosen you," the mermaid continues. "You have heard its call, and now you are one with its songs. But remember, it is not enough to simply listen. You must learn to hear, to understand. The ocean's wisdom is vast, and it is up to you to carry its stories forward." You sit in silence for a moment, letting her words wash over you. The songs of the mermaids fill the air again, this time more harmonious and peaceful than ever before. The stars above twinkle brighter. The water below reflects their light like a mirror to the heavens. As you sit there, with the mermaid by your side, you realize that this journey is not just a physical one. It is a journey of the heart, a journey into the deepest parts of your soul. The sea, with all its beauty and mystery, has shown you the way, and you now understand that your connection to it will remain forever. The lagoon is still, the water like glass, reflecting the stars above with such clarity that you feel as if you're looking into the heavens themselves. The air is warm, but carries a refreshing, almost magical quality, as if it too is alive, breathing in rhythm with the tides. You remain seated beside the golden-haired mermaid, your mind slowly absorbing the wisdom she shared, feeling it settle deep within your soul. The soft murmur of the mermaid's songs lingers in the air, as though the wind itself carries their harmonies through the island's dense foliage and across the calm waters. There is no urgency here, no need to rush. You are exactly where you need to be. Time, it seems, has no meaning in this place. It is as if everything, past, present, and future, exists simultaneously, woven together like the threads of an ancient tapestry. The mermaid beside you smiles gently, her golden hair shimmering as the moonlight catches it. You have felt the ocean's pulse, she says, her voice filled with quiet reverence, and now you must understand its ebb and flow. She rises gracefully, her tail flicking in the water, sending ripples across the lagoon. She gestures for you to follow, and you do, your movements slow and deliberate, as if you, too, are part of this serene rhythm. She leads you deeper into the water, stepping lightly over the smooth stones beneath the surface. The water rises around you, its coolness soothing your skin, and you find yourself surrounded by the same deep clarity you saw earlier. The world above, with its noise and haste, fades away, leaving only the ocean and its songs. This is the heart of the ocean, the mermaid says, her voice calm yet filled with purpose, where the stories of the sea converge. You glance around, mesmerized by the scene before you. It feels as though you have entered another realm, one where the water is not just a physical element, but a living entity, full of memory and knowledge. The sea itself seems to be watching you. Its gentle swells like the rise and fall of a breath, drawing you in, encouraging you to listen. The mermaid continues, the ocean is not merely a place. It is a presence, a force that transcends time. It is both ancient and forever young. It has witnessed the rise and fall of civilizations, the birth and death of creatures, and the passing of countless eons. And it will continue, long after we are gone. The ocean, you see, is eternal. You close your eyes, allowing her words to resonate within you. The idea of the ocean as a timeless entity, both ancient and constantly renewing, fills you with a sense of peace. And yet, there is a deep awe in knowing that you, too, are a small part of this grand eternal cycle. You feel your breath slow as you align yourself with the gentle rhythm of the water, as though your body has become part of the ocean's pulse. We are but fleeting moments in the grand sweep of time, she continues. But that does not diminish our importance. Each wave, each ripple, no matter how small, has its place. Every being, whether a mermaid, a sailor, or a passerby, leaves its mark, a piece of itself within the ocean, and the ocean holds it all, cherishing it, remembering it. You open your eyes, gazing at the smooth, shimmering surface of the water around you. You feel, in that moment, the weight of the world, its beauty, its sorrow, and its wonder, resting gently on your shoulders. But it's not a burden. Instead, it feels like a blessing, a privilege to be a part of something so vast, so intricate. The mermaid places a hand on your shoulder, her touch cool yet reassuring. "You have heard the ocean's call," she says softly. "But now you must learn to listen more deeply. There are stories here, stories hidden beneath the waves, stories buried within the depths of the sea, waiting to be discovered." A soft breeze stirs the water, causing the moonlight to ripple across the lagoon. The mermaid's songs once again rise, their harmonies creating a melodic undercurrent that wraps around you like a blanket, comforting and enveloping. As you stand there in the water, you feel as if the ocean is speaking directly to you, whispering its ancient secrets, sharing its wisdom with you, a part of its ever-changing, eternal flow. You realize now that the ocean is not something to be feared or controlled. It is a companion, a guide, a force that invites you to become one with it, to learn its rhythms and to understand its vast, uncharted depths. The stories of the ocean are not just tales of the past, but living narratives, written in the waves and sung by the creatures that call it home. And now, you are a part of that story. The mermaid gives you a knowing smile. "When you leave this place," she says, "remember the ocean's songs. They will always be with you. The sea has a way of calling to those who listen, and you will find that its voice never truly fades. You carry it with you, in your heart, in your soul." With that, she turns and begins to swim deeper into the lagoon, her form fading into the shadows of the water. The others, too, drift silently away, their tails shimmering in the moonlight as they disappear into the vast expanse of the sea. You remain for a moment, standing in the cool, still water, absorbing everything, the songs, the stories, the wisdom of the ocean. It feels as though you have been given a gift, one that will stay with you forever. You turn and begin to make your way back toward the shore, feeling the weight of the water on your legs, its cool touch sending shivers of peace through your body. As you reach the shore, the boat awaits you, resting gently on the sand. You step into it, and as you take the oars in your hands, you look back at the lagoon one last time. The moon reflects on the water, its surface smooth and serene, as though the ocean is bidding you farewell, offering its quiet blessing as you depart. With a deep, contented breath, you push off from the shore and begin to row back across the water. The sea is calm now, the waves gentle and steady, as if the ocean itself is guiding you safely home. As you row across the tranquil waters of the Exuma Islands, The boat gliding effortlessly over the smooth surface, you find yourself immersed in a profound sense of stillness. The world around you seems to have quieted. The song of the mermaids, once a distant echo, now fades into the background, leaving only the rhythmic motion of the oars and the gentle whisper of the wind. The water beneath you gleams like polished glass, a mirror reflecting the star-strewn sky above. You feel a deep connection to both the ocean and the stars, as though they are all part of the same celestial tapestry, endlessly intertwined and eternally ageless. The journey you've just experienced feels timeless, and yet you know that it has altered you in ways you cannot yet fully understand. The ocean has given you its stories, its wisdom, and in return, you are now forever linked to its vast, mysterious depths. As the boat moves steadily forward, the island where you first set sail begins to fade into the distance. It's a subtle departure, as if the island itself is quietly saying goodbye. The mermaids, the lagoon, the songs, they are now behind you, but their presence lingers in your heart, as if the ocean itself has left an indelible mark upon your soul. You will carry the lessons of the sea with you always, a quiet, steady pulse within you, like the rhythm of the waves. As you continue your journey, a new sense of purpose rises within you. The mermaid spoke of the ocean's eternal nature, of its ability to hold memories, to carry stories, and to offer wisdom. You realize that you too have become part of that legacy, woven into the ever-changing currents of the sea. But your role is not just as a witness. The ocean has entrusted you with its songs, its stories, and its wisdom. Now it is your task to share them, to carry the voice of the sea wherever you go. You glance down at the water below, watching as the boat glides over it with quiet grace. The surface ripples gently, but you know that beneath the stillness lies an entire world alive with mystery, with stories waiting to be told, and wisdom waiting to be discovered. The mermaids spoke of listening more deeply, of learning to hear the ocean's call. And now you understand that the ocean speaks in many ways. It speaks through the songs of its creatures, through the movement of the waves, through the rhythms of the tides, and it speaks through you as you carry its stories forward. The wind picks up slightly, ruffling your hair and filling the sails of your boat. You adjust the rudder and begin to steer toward a distant shore, one you've never seen before, but which now calls to you. It's not just a physical place. It's a destination of the soul, a place where you can begin to share the wisdom the ocean has entrusted to you. The journey has not ended. It has only just begun. As you near the shore, you see the outline of another island, this one larger, more populated, with small cottages lining the beach and lights twinkling in the windows. You recognize that this is the next step in your journey, where you will meet others and share what you've learned. The ocean songs are not meant to remain silent. They are meant to be shared, to inspire, to guide. The boat slows as you approach the shore, the gentle lapping of the waves against the hull, lulling you into a state of calm. You step out onto the soft, warm sand, feeling the solid ground beneath your feet after the long journey across the water. The stars above still shine brightly, but now they seem like distant reminders of the ocean's vastness, guiding you forward into the unknown. You pause for a moment, taking in the beauty of the scene around you. The island is peaceful, the sounds of the night blending harmoniously with the distant murmur of the sea. The ocean, though now distant, still feels close, its presence always there, just beyond the horizon. You know that the ocean's legacy is within you, and that you are a part of something far greater than yourself. A timeless rhythm, a song that spans generations, and a story that will never truly end. With a deep breath, you turn toward the small village ahead, where people are going about their lives, unaware of the wisdom you've gained from the ocean. But soon they will know. The stories of the sea are not meant to remain hidden. And as you walk toward the village, you realize that your journey has come full circle. The ocean has shown you its depths, and now you will show others the beauty and the lessons it holds. You have become a part of the ocean's eternal story, one that will continue long after you, like the endless waves that stretch across the horizon, forever moving, forever changing. The ocean is always there, a silent witness to the passage of time. And now you are its voice.